Well, this is not what I wanted to read today. I can assure you that the club have offered Adrian a new contract, which is very surprising, to be honest with you. LFC confirms Premier League retain list and departures. This is from the official LFC website. Back in the day, in the late, well, no, it would be early 2000s, we used to call the official website the offal. Liverpool FC has submitted its Premier League return list following the end of the season, blah, blah, blah. As announced last month, Matip Alcantara is set to leave the set to leave the Reds upon expiry of their contracts this summer. Matip, they're talking about him as well, blah, blah, blah. Basically telling you how great they've been for the club. But, you know, these players that have been released, etc. Academy graduate Adam Lewis, who has spent the last 2 seasons on loan with Newport, will also bid farewell following the end of his contract. Melkamu Frondorf is set to depart the club this summer. Attacking midfielder, a frequent figure for the under-18s and under-21s, featured twice at senior level during 4 years with Liverpool. He debuted under Jurgen Klopp. Mateusz Musiałowski, he will also embark on a new chapter in his career, having made his first senior Liverpool appearance as a sub against Sparta Prague in March. He's a Poland youth international, and he was a regular of the under-18s, under-21s. At academy level, Nathan Giblin, Francis Guillemot, Luke Hewitson, Niall Osborne and Cody Pennington are all set to leave the Reds following the expiry of their deals, which is really sad. I was speaking to a friend of mine that's been an owner of a football club in the Spanish professional leagues or whatever, and he was telling me about how, you know, like it's easy to win the lottery than it is to make it as a top flight player, and it's always sad for these kids, I think. Anyway, contract offers have been made to senior goalkeeper Adrian, who has made 26 appearances since signing for the club in August 2019, and academy stoppers Jacob Poitras and Reece Truman. And everyone at Liverpool would like to thank those that are leaving, etc. Adrian, it was he announced he was off, didn't he? He wanted to go back to Spain. He didn't even want to be at the club. So I can't remember when he announced that. I'll find that information for you right now. Adrian, there we go. Adrian. I will find it. Do you know what? I did load it up on the browser behind me. He wants summer exit. I would like to return to La Liga. Here we go. There's multiple reports about this at the time. I've selected Sport Witness, which is a very, very, very good website. Anyway, he expressed his desire back in May, 14th of May, where he was speaking to Movistar Plus. Sorry, let me just get straight to the quotes. You know me, I like to just focus on the quotes. And he said, there's a fucking advert over it, can you believe it? I would like to return to La Liga after 11 seasons of the Premier League. It will be the end of a cycle. I'm still ready to compete. I feel very good despite being something. So I'm telling you, it's a great website and I can't even read it. Please excuse me. It is a good website, but the adverts are just ridiculous. I would like to return to La Liga after 11 seasons in the Premier League. It would be closing a cycle. I feel I am still ready to compete. I feel good despite being 37. You know that goalkeepers, if you take good care of yourself and have not had serious injuries, well, I think I have a while left, and it is true. I would like to return to the Spanish league. And basically said it has to be a nice project, something interesting. I haven't sat down with Liverpool yet either, so I don't rule out also that there could be a pending conversation. But it is true that we will be looking out of the corner of our eye to see what options are in La Liga this summer, which clearly there are none. Either that, or they're looking at selling Kelleher and saying to him, you might have more of a chance of a game here. I hope that's not the case. I forget the goalkeeper that, you know what my memory's like. There is a goalkeeper that I thought that we might bring in. I'll find him. At least this shows you that my videos are not rehearsed, they're not scripted. I don't try and say the right things. Alex McCarthy, I think it was him, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was Alex McCarthy. I really did think that, you know, possibly he could be brought in, actually. And so the Adrian one, yeah, it took me as a bit of a surprise, that. So there's a couple of ways of looking at it. He hasn't been able to find a return to Spain, and he's gone back to Liverpool and said, well, look, I'm happy to hang around, you know, I'll sign a 1-year extension or whatever, yeah? And Liverpool have thought, well, we can keep him, even if they do go for another goalkeeper if Kelleher is released. Or Liverpool, I hope this isn't the answer, the right answer, is they've said, well, we're going to sell Kelleher, so there's more of a chance for you to step up, so hang around a bit. Very strange one, guys, I'll be honest with you. What do you think? Which one do you think it is? I think, do you know what? I think it's going to be that he hasn't been able to find a way back to Spain as yet, because he hasn't agreed anything with Liverpool. And he's basically saying, I'm happy to hang around another year. And Liverpool will still continue to look for another keeper as a backup. What do you think? Strange one, isn't it? Didn't expect to be hearing that today, to be honest with you. Anyway, I'll leave it with you. Please thumbs up the video, drop me a comment, give me your thoughts on this one. If you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, please do so using the super thanks thing. There's also information in the video description that will help you. And one of my videos was restricted today by YouTube talking about the hypocrisy surrounding Standard Chartered. So if you're thinking of buying me a beer, do it today, guys, because I'm not going to be censored. All right, cheers.